Hello, Steve White, Trickboy 89 for Steve Arts 89. Well, it's another episode of Strange New Worlds, which means another unoriginal copied story. This time it's Enemy Mine, really, which is it's a film I only saw recently. Actually, it's a classic, but I somehow managed to miss it. I only watched it last year. I think I had it on DVD for years. I finally watched it. It's a really good episode where two enemy aliens, human and another species, end up trapped on a planet together and have to work together to survive. And we've seen this done in Star Trek a few times, but the difference was those shows had seasons with 20 plus episodes and a reputation for being original with their stories. Strange New Worlds, which has done nothing but genre parody episodes that basically just steal from other things. They're just really unoriginal, and this is just another one of them. Ortegas goes on a mission on her own in a shuttle. She crashes on a moon that looks more like an asteroid. And of course she finds, a Gorn is stranded on there as well. It's a Gorn female with an injured leg. They work together, they get to know each other, they play games, she helps heal the leg. It's the same thing we've seen before. Basically, they realise that, they're not so different. On one level, it's a good story, but like I said, copying it when all your other episodes are copying other stories and using elements from original series stories. There's nothing original here, and that's something Strange New Worlds is really lacking, and you can't really appreciate this because of that, because all you can sort of see is that it's another story that's just taken from somewhere else. Now, there's really not much to the story. Basically, Uhura is trying to find Ortegas on the Enterprise, and she fudges some data in regards to looking for her and that, and she gets in trouble with Pike, but he really lets her off pretty easy. Eventually, of course, they beam down. They find the asteroid or whatever it is. They beam down, and of course, Lan just kills the Gorn, because I don't know, like a LAPD police officer dealing with a black man at a traffic stop. They just see an enemy and just shoot because, oh my God, I'm threatened by the fact they exist. They didn't do anything. Oh my God, they just exist. They're a threat. Kill them on sight, basically. So she does that, and Ortegas ends up taking, because there was some game that was there, taking a piece from the game, and she sits it on her mantle with a picture of her brother, who is an awful documentarian. And yeah, it's just copy, track, repeat. We've seen it before. It's been done before. When Star Trek did it as an homage before, it worked. When Strange New Worlds does it, it's just another example of they can't write anything original, can't do anything original. If they had 5 other original stories in the season, you could forgive an homage, but this is not an homage. It's just copying. So yeah, there's just not much to say. It's just it's not a bad episode in itself, but it's just in this vein of just copying and not being original and not being interesting or not being new. They didn't put a twist on it, a spin on it. They didn't do anything interesting that hadn't been done before. They just did it. So I forgot the Metrons, and of course they also stole the Metrons. So the Metrons show up at the end, and it's all about observing them in the Gorn, which totally undermines Arena. And of course they wiped that from her memory, so she remembers meeting the Gorn and all of that, and the time she spent with the Gorn, but she doesn't remember the Metrons, which explains why, of course, I don't know who they are in Arena, but it just undermines that because, it's like, well, it's already been done on Strange New Worlds, so it takes anything from it when it goes to, being done in the original series if you watch Strange New Worlds first. So yeah, just unoriginal episode, not bad, but it's just like, where is the originality? Where's the Strange New Worlds? Where's the new aliens? Where's the stories that we haven't seen before? The concepts we haven't had before. It's just like nothing original here, and it just makes it really unoriginal, uninteresting. Just, I won't say unwatchable, but just uninteresting. So yeah, I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I can't think of anything else to say about it. It's just, copy, track, repeat. Okay. One down. One to go.